I will not argue that in terms of off-roading capabilities, the body-on-frame construction of pickup trucks and SUVs is by far superior when compared to the unibody design. However, in this episode I will attempt to prove to you that fully dismissing crossovers for all terrain duties is the wrong approach. Today we'll be looking into the new CUVs that come with standard or optional 4x4 packages and do not shy away from getting dirty when you take them outside of the serene urban environment. Subscribe to Automotive Territory Daily News and you won't ever miss a worthy car release. Ring that notification bell and let's start the engines. Ford Bronco Sport. If you fell in love with the all-new body-on-frame Bronco SUV but would rather own a more civil machine, then Ford is one step ahead of you. The iconic moniker now incorporates a crossover Bronco Sport with legitimate off-roading and base camp potential for urban adventures. Besides the already sold-out first edition trim, the newcomer will be offered in 4 configurations: base, big bend, outer banks, and badlands. Each of the models gets standard 4x4 drive and terrain management system with the so-called GOAT or goes over any type of terrain modes. But if the lower-end trio of modifications is motivated by 181 horsepower 1.5-liter EcoBoost, the Badlands benefits from a 245 HP 2.0-liter. The Bronco Sport can ford 23.6 inches streams and feels comfortable on beaten paths, riding on uniquely tuned front struts and 46mm Mono 2 rear shocks. Plus, it puts to use softer springs and anti-roll bars. Toyota RAV4. The RAV4 crossover won 3 generation updates in 2019, but obviously, Toyota could not allow its bestseller to go into a new model year without any updates. Despite offering a total of 10 trims to choose from, the RAV4 family grows by one more member, the rugged TRD Off-Road. This model differs from its siblings by standard torque-vectoring all-wheel drive and a rally-bred suspension with twin-tube shocks. Externally, the TRD boasts grey body accents, new fender flares, darkened grille, and 18-inch matte black wheels wrapped in all-terrain tires. All non-hybrid RAV4s are propelled by the 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine rated at 203 HP and 184 pound-feet of torque. As for the rest of the lineup, the 2020 brings various standard equipment reshuffling and additions depending on the trim. Your positive feedback keeps us going like nothing else. So like this episode and leave a message of support in the comments below. Let's get back to it. Land Rover Defender. When the new generation of Defender was unveiled with the unibody construction, the zealous fan base of the iconic body-on-frame off-roader sighed with regret. However, there is really no reason to get so upset. This is an entirely new vehicle for a new generation of adventures. The Brit arrives in 2 body styles, 5-door 110 followed by the short wheelbase 3-door 90. Its exterior keeps the traditional appeal of the square shapes and steel wheels, but adds a bunch of 21st century tech. The under-the-hood business consists of 4 powertrains, 2 2-liter turbo diesels, 2-liter turbo gasoline, and the range-topping 3.0-liter straight 6 mild hybrid that outputs 400 horsepower and 406 pound-feet. The standard permanent all-wheel drive is amplified by 2-speed transfer case, Land Rover Terrain Response 2, and locking central and rear differentials. Further off-road capabilities are ensured by optional 11.5 inches air suspension, allowing for 35 inches of water weighting. Subaru Forester e-Boxer. This is the first ever hybrid version of the Forester that is going to replace the regular ICE model on the European market. The e-Boxer gets 2 trim levels, XE and XE Premium, both powered by a combo of a 2-liter 4-cylinder gasoline Mills, a 16 horsepower electric motor, and a linear-tronic CVT. The system ensures 35 mpg in a combined cycle, plus it allows for a maximum towing capacity of 4,100 pounds. Being a Subaru, the hybrid Forester also gets a standard symmetrical all-wheel drive with an X-mode control system for driving off-road. The latter offers two drive programs, the familiar Dirt Snow and the new one called Deep Snow Mud. As usual, the crossover comes with a full suite of safety tech and driver assists. Jeep Renegade. Refreshed for the 2019 model here, the subcompact Renegade continues to offer a variety of drivetrain configurations and trim levels with an optional 4x4 system. Depending on the market, the crossover gets a number of gasoline and diesel drivetrains and transmission variants. In the USA, the 2.4-liter Tiger Shark with 180 HP is the entry-level mill, while the new 1.3-liter turbo with 179 horses is standard on the Limited and Trailhawk models. In 2021, the Renegade is also getting a plug-in hybrid version, featuring a 1.3-liter four-cylinder to power the front wheels, and an electric motor coupled with an 11.4 kWh battery for the rear axle. The system nets 190 or 240 ponies and offers around 30 miles of electric-only range. The model is also equipped with an electric all-wheel drive, updated select-terrain rotary control, and several off-road driving modes. Land Rover Discovery Sport. The second-generation Discovery Sport arrived to the market as a 2020 model, underpinned by the new PTA platform that we have already seen in the Range Rover Evoque. As a result, the crossover received the same engine selection, represented by a 2-liter turbo gasoline with or without a mild hybrid system, a 2-liter diesel, and a newly added PHEV setup with 309 horses and 38 miles of EV range. As standard, it also offers 8.3 inches of ground clearance, has almost 2 feet water weighting capability, and gets an on-demand all-wheel drive system from Haldex. On the outside, the updated Discovery Sport looks more refined, featuring a revised grille and all-LED lighting. At the same time, its cabin gets a new sustainable upholstery option, a 10-inch Touch Pro infotainment, and a virtual rear-view mirror. Ford Explorer. Ford's best-selling 7-seater has been on the market for almost 30 years, and in 2020, it is once again becoming a rear-wheel drive model with a 4-wheel drive as an optional feature. The Explorer SUV sits on a newly developed platform, which is also used for the revived Lincoln Aviator. While the exterior updates can be noticed right away, more important mechanical and technological changes hide in sight. Among them are the model's powertrain options. The base XLT and Limited trims are equipped with a 300 horsepower 2.3-liter EcoBoost inline 4. The ST and Platinum models get a 3.0-liter EcoBoost V6 that makes 400 and 365 horsepower respectively. In addition, there is a hybrid option, available only on the Explorer Limited. The SUV has 7 drive modes, including the off-road focused Trail, Snow and Sand. Plus, there is a standard Copilot 360 safety and driving assist package. Subaru Outback. Based on the midsize legacy sedan, the Outback enters its new generation in 2020. It now sits on the SGP architecture, gains a new engine option, and comes wearing refreshed exterior styling. In total, the Outback is offered in 7 modifications. 4 come with a 2.5-liter naturally aspirated inline 4 that now makes 182 horsepower and offers up to 33 mpg. The top 3 trims, including the newly added Annex Edition XT, are equipped with a 2.4-liter turbocharged engine that outputs 260 horsepower and 277 pound-feet of torque and replaces the last year's 3.6-liter flat 6. All Outbacks offer 8.7 inches of ground clearance, and get standard symmetrical all-wheel drive with the X mode and specific settings for different terrain types. Volkswagen Tiguan. The second-generation Tiguan was introduced in 2016, and ever since, its sales numbers have been increasing, especially in the United States, where the 2019 saw almost 110,000 units sold. To keep the positive momentum going, VW introduced a major facelift, which in a nutshell improves the SUV on all fronts. The brand's bestseller arrives with a standard winged LED headlamps, all-new broad grille, and more pronounced air intakes, while at the rear there is a revised rear diffuser and updated taillights. The interior adds a new sports steering wheel and the company's latest MIB3 infotainment system with a central 6.5-inch display or optional 8-inch or 9.2-inch screens. In Europe, the facelifted Tiguan is available with a 2.0-liter TDI or a 1.5-liter TSI and two-stage shift tune, while the US engines have not been announced yet. Would you say that crossovers can be considered worthy off-roaders? Which new model out of the presented bunch is your favorite? Share with us in the comment section below. Subscribe to Automotive Territory Daily News and you will always get notified about the latest car releases. Like this episode and we'll see you soon.